Aries placements. So I got what, be true with what's in alignment with you. They gave me the song Missing You by Brandy, Tamia, and Gladys Knight and Shaka Khan. They all together on there. Somebody needs to be careful underestimating the presence of somebody in their life. Because even though this person is acting real tough or persuaded, you'd be weak in the knees if you lost this person. Or you already are. And now, now trying to figure out why you did what you did to get you to this moment where you're forced to suffer this loss, or this is how somebody's feeling about you. Thinking of what could have been shared, but you were the person who refused to participate the way you should have. Or this is somebody when it comes to you. Somebody could be or have lost a friend, a sister that they're really missing. Whether it be physical or some type of falling out that happened. Now that you need a true friend, you're starting to feel different about the actions that were taken. Or this is how they feel about you. Somebody needs to stop allowing the fact that they missed something. Or will miss something. Or somebody. To be the reason they keep slipping back into a situation that they have been warned about more than once. It will cost you in ways you didn't imagine. When people show you who they are, you need to believe them. When Spirit tells you something, you need to trust them, Aries. So that's for somebody out there that need to hear it. So either somebody didn't realize they'll miss you this much, or you didn't realize you would miss somebody this much, or you allowing the fact that, oh, I'm going to miss that, get in the way of what you're supposed to be in alignment with. And that's no good for somebody. Okay? So let's just see what Spirit got. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some clear and concise messages for the Aries people. What do they need to know at this time? Only energy of high vibration, high frequency, and high white light is welcome here, Spirit. No energy of low vibration, low frequency, or negativity is welcome, and I ask that you rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Amen. 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 Aries, or people with Aries placements. First card is the vast vistas. This is a situation that you've outgrown. And it's saying to expand your horizons. Navigate by the stars. Follow your bliss. That's alignment. Wise leader. You're a beacon for others. And then crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And there's a call that they're giving you or sending you, telling you to answer it. Somebody's outgrowing something and needing to navigate by what the stars is telling them to do. They need to be wise and be brave. Because at this time, it's time to either heal, connect, mend, or release. Whatever the call is telling you to do. Okay? Aries. In the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. I don't know. That card says in the flow and everything is smooth sailing. Or in the flow, everything will be smooth sailing. But it gives the snow, which throws me off. Because in the snow, you don't feel, it feels like it's giving out in the cold energy. Ascending the mountains. Keep going forward. More cold energy. So this says it's not going to be easy. It's, in fact, it might even be difficult. But just keep on moving. Spirit is trying to get you on the flow or move you to the flow where everything is smooth sailing. But it takes some type of ascending of a mountain, which means it's not easy, but it's possible. Cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life forces. So that's about some type of healing that's taking place, or some type of cleansing that's taking place in somebody's life, in somebody's emotions. within somebody. Choosing your, choosing your path. All is possible. Taking shelter, transformation, joy, and delight. So somebody's going to be moving on a solo tip here with the taking shelter, because your answers are within. This is like the hermit energy. Some type of transformation is taking place where a fresh new way of living emerges. And there's joy and delight to be had, but you got to open your heart to it, to the grace and the gratitude, to some type of truth that you're discovering. It's time to take a break, to lie back, rest, and relax, and navigate with the stars. So it very well may be something that you're not really in agreement to, or not really, you don't agree with, but or maybe you do. Maybe somebody around you don't. Or it's not easy to do, so you're not like the most excited to get it done, but it's necessary to get you in the flow, to get everything smooth sailing. But with the mountains here, I feel like it's in the mountains. I feel like you're having a hard time with it. Maybe even a hard time wrapping your mind around it, or being authentic to what it is that needs to be done. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Why is that here for the Aries people? Because it's an ending, and that's never good. I mean, endings are good. Why? Because they're moving something out the way for you to have something better, but it's not, doesn't feel the best. It's hurtful. It's painful. But this is what's required to get you in the flow, to get things smooth sailing. And it's time for you to make a decision to look towards the future, regardless of if you want to or you don't. Okay? It's about, for some of y'all, it's about becoming single. But Spirit is saying, here he is, right here telling you, stay in alignment to what's true to you. Let the cycle close. Some of y'all are looking at it like y'all missing out on the opportunity to have love, but once Spirit exposed why you need to be protected from this and what's supposed to work out for you, you won't have no problem walking away, because it's not emotionally serving you anyway. But it's a struggle because it's coming with a Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Some of y'all dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you're feeling passionate about. Or y'all having bomb-ass sex, whatever the case may be. But Spirit is telling you to move in the calmer water. He's telling you to make a decision. But somehow you keep getting trapped up on that, what you need to do. It's about a choice. I feel like it don't have to hurt as much if somebody just focuses on the future and just realize that some things are out of your control. And you just got to trust in the process. Trust in the universe. Trust in justice to bring the balance in for you. So it's about you making a choice to put the work in to something that needs to be released or let go of. And you just trusting in that the Lord knows what he's doing to bring the balance into your life, to bring the fairness into your life. What's the Fool card? Yeah, you got to trust in the ending that's taking place for you. The Death card. You got to trust that the Lord is bringing this ending for a reason. Somebody could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We got Scorpio and Libra. But the universe is trying to bring some type of form of balance in, which in the flow, everything's smooth sailing. That's what they're trying to do. And it could be something that you're nurturing. Or some type of, look how the Queen of Pentacles is holding on to that. Some type of opportunity that you would like to hold on to, but Spirit got other plans for you. And this is why it's a mountain that you got to ascend. Because what you're dealing with is something toxic or low vibrational, and it's in the way of what Spirit got written in the stars for you. He's trying to get you to cut out something that you've been holding on to, so that he can get you in alignment with what you need to be doing. Judgment. He's hoping to give you a choice and let you do it the way you need to do it. And if not, then you going to make it harder on yourself. He's hoping to let you just choose to put them burdens down on your own. But it looks like in some cases you're sabotaging it by taking too long. Or by stalling. This could be an Aries woman. He would like you to make a decision about a cycle or a relationship. But somehow you keep finding yourself reflecting over it. Or looking back. Which is not so bad. But if you reflect to the point to where it keeps you there instead of moving you away. Like the decision that you know you're supposed to make. And that's where it's going to make it harsh for you. When you could have just make a decision to look towards the future. And trust in the divine detours. This could be a King of Wands as well. See, somebody's wanting to take actions to fight for a love situation that they need to retreat from. And it's going to end up in a lesson. I don't know, y'all. Somebody just need to surrender. You got the tools you need. You'll find yourself celebrating later down the line. But it's about you taking charge and control to cut out a connection. A connection that you might want to hold on to. Or you taking charge and cutting out a connection that don't needs to be cut out. But in this case, and so that's for somebody else. But in this case, somebody needs to let go. And it's like they're not doing it. Spirit is saying to keep going forward and ascend the mountain. And that's where your victory is. That's where your reward and recognition is. But somebody's feeling trapped, stuck. Confused. Well, Spirit, why I gotta leave? Spirit, why I can't bring this with me? Well, Spirit, why this and why that? Why I gotta go this way and why I gotta go that way? Well, because that's where your victory is and that's where your happiness is. And because he was trying to move us out of situations lightly without breaking us down and hurting our feelings. But when we don't trust in the process, we force him to give us a new perspective that'll force our will. We'll get out of there quickly at that point. Becoming single won't be a problem. Because he'll start revealing shit to you that you didn't see. And you'll be rushing your ass into alignment to close the cycle. I don't know what's going on here. But it's giving somebody need to let go of something that they holding on to for all the wrong reasons. 8 of Swords to the 7 of Cups. Somebody dealing with a Scorpio. Capricorn. See, the Lord is trying to just tell you, do what I said to do, right? And in some cases, you won't listen for whatever reason because you feel like your heart or your passions are getting the best of you and you're just not doing it. But the whole time, it's like you're dealing with a low vibrational cycle. And it boils down to what the Lord is telling you to do. And then the devil's here. So you choosing the Lord or you choosing the devil. That's what it all boils down to. So you choose that. Then it's going to end you in a bad situation like the tower. The tower going to blow that bitch up for you because you just wouldn't move on your own. Possibly because of your heart space. Or you feeling some type of way emotionally or passionately about somebody. Spirit is trying to bring in balance. He's trying to bring in a path that you need to take. And you're trying to be disappointed about a past or people you got to let go of because your feelings is getting hurt. But I feel like he's sparing your feelings by moving you away instead of showing you exactly what's taking place here. Why is the devil here? The devil's here in some type of way, shape, or form. Which Spirit can expose that, but he's hoping you just move on. He's trying to protect you and move you to things that work out for you, better opportunities. But you fighting it. It's going to force it. Look, things will be exposed, but it could be when you long gone and it don't affect you. Or he can do it while you still there and it hurt the fuck out you, 10 of Swords. It's up to you. But he will expose it. And you will start to look at some type of love situation at a whole new as a whole new perspective, whereas you thought you was missing out on the opportunity, and then how did they start looking at it with the Page of Swords? You close the cycle like the Lord told you to. You start seeing it His way. You start looking forward to new beginnings and things that are of abundance. You start feeling betrayed by the love you was given because you just didn't listen to your intuition that was telling you the truth. You'll start to see something different. The things you was holding on to. Instead of holding on, you'll start closing them out in a cycle, and you'll start healing. And you'll start preparing yourself for the new beginning. But that's what Spirit was trying to warn you about. Sometimes we get hard-headed. It's being human, trying to do, well, Lord, I'm happy here. This is good here. This is what I want. And Spirit said, no, it looked good. You think you happy, but that's not it. And we won't trust it. Some of y'all need, well, we all need healing, but some of y'all need to be healed and have some type of purification happen. So what you're looking at as happiness and what actually is happiness might not be the same thing. Because when you have hurt perspective, you be wearing them rose-colored glasses. Tell me about this cleansing waters. See, Spirit's trying to give you something. Or He's trying to move you somewhere. To somewhere good. To somewhere solid. Something that'll make you, I don't want to say happy, but it looks happy. It's the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to make you feel stable at the very least. But what you thinking is happy ain't happy. And some of y'all could be stressing about the process of healing because it's strenuous. Or y'all stressing about the fact that you got to walk away from somebody that you want to hold on to, that you want to balance it out because you care about them. But Five of Swords is some things you don't know. And if the truth come out, you might be in your feelings. So Spirit is saying, let me move you to this new opportunity because it's what's best for you. And not listening will only screw you. I promise you. But you're stressed out about it. Your anxiety is high. Nine of Swords. And not only that, you're fighting off what the Lord is telling you to do. Fighting off your own wish fulfillment. Because you're thinking you already got it. I feel like the stress comes in because you're disappointed about what has to be let go of. What you got to move away from. And you're even not only disappointed, but fighting it off. And Spirit is saying there's another route He would like you to take that will fulfill your wishes. But it requires you to become single or leave shit behind. To be on your own. To start something new. And some of y'all too focusing on the past. And y'all can't focus on what the Lord is trying to give you. He's trying to bring in some stability, some balance, or gift you in some way, shape, or form. He's trying to help you to be victorious, to conquer, to triumph. He's trying to help you to realize that you can choose your path and all is possible. He's also trying to let you know that the path you're choosing might not be the best path for you, even though you might feel that way in your heart space. The heart don't always supposed to lead everything, though. But the intuition definitely should trump the heart. Somebody's struggling. Because they don't, the way the Lord see it and the way they see it ain't the same. They don't want to do what the Lord said. They want to do what they're doing now because they feel like that's what makes them happy. Even though their intuition has been nudging and kicking them. They just trying to ignore it. Or act like they're going to do it, but they really ain't doing it. Choosing your path. But somebody's sabotaging that, ain't they? Seven of Swords, because it's about being strong and being courageous. It's about the balance coming in for you, but somebody's allowing themselves to stay stagnated. Maybe it's a lack mentality that you carry. You're too worried about what you're going to lose. But I do feel like when you walk away from a situation, you receive some type of good news. Once you leave it out in the cold and move out of this stagnation. If you do it, or if you're forced to do it, it's still going to happen regardless. Because the Lord, He going to get the last say. If He got to let you learn the hard way, you still choose the path He told you to choose, or you just trust in Him and choose it. And some of y'all are not trusting it. Seven of Swords. You're not trusting that these are burdens that you're putting down. You feeling like this is love. And Spirit is telling you, your destiny is this way. Put them burdens down and you're not trusting it. Somebody's going to end up in a harsh lesson. And next thing you know, you bitter and mad about that love you chose to give because you feeling betrayed now that you see the truth. Something that the Lord is trying to protect you from. Something that you're not even aware of that's taking place. He's trying to move you into calmer waters and bless you. You got to be wise here. You got to make a spiritual decision. And you got to retreat. Because you're feeling at a crossroad, but your intuition already told you what to do. Who is this? Lord. Tell me about the Hierophant. Stuff like this get irritating to me. The Hierophant. You got a choice. It's a crossroad, right? You got a choice. Your intuition already gave you the clarity on what to do, Hermit energy. But you got a choice. You got a choice between getting in alignment, getting in the calmer waters, and moving forward. Like Spirit told you to with the Hierophant. Or getting your feelings hurt. And still getting in alignment, moving forward, and getting in the calmer waters. It's still going to happen the way He's telling you to do it. But He's just trying to make it less painful and less strenuous on you. But if you don't want to trust the process, then you'll be forced to see why you should have trusted the process. And then you'll never doubt the Lord and trust in Him again. Or doubt your intuition and trust in that again. Or you'll never be trying to hold on to some toxic, low vibrational, sexual ass energy over what the Lord wants you to do as far as alignment goes. So some of you, the Ace of Wands keeps coming out and y'all calling that love. Let's just call a spade a spade. Somebody holding on to toxic, passionate loving. And that's not the same as love. That's not what we call love. That's friskiness. And it's keeping you held up. But it's nothing to grow here. No type of opportunities to be had here. All it is doing is stagnating you from what the Lord wants you to do. From some type of growth that He wants you to have. It's something because look at how these people are mad. They mad. Like these people are mad that they can't hold on to this opportunity, but it's only because they don't know shit. It's a lot of shit they don't know with this moon energy. And when the Lord exposes it to you, you're going to be quick to walk the fuck away from that same shit you wouldn't let go of. Some of y'all might find yourself taking a loss, trying to recuperate from it because your intuition was trying to tell you so. And you wasn't really paying attention or listening to that. If the Spirit is giving you the Eight of Cups, He's saying something ain't serving you emotionally. And it's something better out there for you. Eight of Cups. And it keeps boiling down to the same shit. This is passion. Sometimes this is perseverance and resilience. But this is somebody who gets what they want and then they leave. And that's where you're going to end up at your Ten of Swords at. Thinking you got some love. Thinking some passion is meaning some shit and it don't. It's just a stagnation. Eight of Cups. The Spirit's trying to get you to move away from something that's holding you up. So that means you need to walk away from the lies and stand in the truth. And cut this shit out. And what happens if they don't, Spirit? Well, if you don't, you end up blocking some type of fruition for yourself. You end up being forced to be codependent or dependent upon something when you could have took action on what your intuition was telling you all along. It's a Virgo here. And you're going to be stressed the fuck out because you had the tools you needed to manifest, but you wanted to keep seeing the things the way you wanted to see the things. This could be a Sagittarius masculine as well. Intuition. High Priestess. Destiny. Something new. The Sun. Taking charge. Put the work in to make the decision to bring in the balance. That's what the intuition is telling you. Eight of Wands reversed and Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles reversed. So you ain't gonna do nothing but block your own blessings. Ace of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups reverse is like no love given or blessings being blocked. When there's a new direction or new information that's trying to take you to victory. When you know the facts on what needs to be built. When you know the facts about moving forward away from some type of connection so that you can get into alignment. Somebody's determined to do what they want to do here. And it's just going to be bad. This could be a cross watcher as well. But it's definitely some Aries woman, some Aries man, and some cross watcher. At least 3 people's doing this. But I love him. And ain't no love in sight. But I love her. Ain't no love. It's motherfucking toxic ass passion. And that's all it is. It's keeping motherfuckers bound together. And that's why the devil's coming out. Because there ain't no love. This ain't with love. This is what you see as love. But Spirit is trying to show you something different. I done had to get this message out before in here, didn't I? I just don't understand. But people got to do what they got to do. Sometimes we got to learn the hard way. Somebody's blowing off a solid opportunity for the male phallic or the female reproductive. But that's crazy to me. But you got to do what you got to do. It ain't going to do nothing but screw you in the long run. This ain't going to be for everybody, but the people who it's for know exactly what I'm talking about, know exactly what I'm saying to them. So, but y'all got to do what y'all got to do. Sometimes we got to have a hard head making a soft ass, and we got to learn the hard way. But you got to do what you got to do, baby. But I ain't taking no roads of hard resistance. I'm taking the roads of least resistance. I'm not resisting nothing that the Lord tell me. I don't care how crazy or how ridiculous it sounds. I don't care how much I want to hold on. I can see sometimes having a hard time letting go because that's a thing. But I'm at least be trying. I'm not going to be fighting it off and refusing to surrender. It just don't make no sense. But y'all got to do what y'all got to do. Whoever that is, okay? That's what I got. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Namaste and be blessed. Try to be blessed anyway, but you